Coach, thanks. As mentioned, we are on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. It's sold out Heinz Field in the Steel City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This will be taken very short. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
You're outside. 55, Mark 55. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. No, lady.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here's Bernard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second and 1, Darnold, that is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
80 weapons. Watch the shit.
On second down, Richard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
6-6, pull it high. Slam.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a second and goal.
Smooth. Hey, wahoo!
So that'll back him up 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal. Now Bernard. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on third and goal.
Check 50.
On third down, Bernard. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Bengals 7, Steelers nothing.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Check Mike 39. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Shoot.
On the carry, it's Samuels. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 16-yard line.
Set, ready, 30 base. Topper, topper. Wide, get wide. Check.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get with. And a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 10 logo. All day, baby, all day. Check 99, check 99.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
We own them. We own them. Ready?
To throw on 3rd down. Lawrence. Open man. Smith-Schuster. It's complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a next drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
57.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence. They'll set up the screen to Lynch. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
57, Mike 57. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Richard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Greystone, travel. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Protein spill. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 3rd down, Bernard. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of their last drive, Charles. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Yeah, that's how we do, D.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, Zoo, snap.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Come on,
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
All day, every day, any day. Take 4, take 4. Go, go. Big trip, big trip.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Crowder now to return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Kill, lady. Kill.
On 2nd down now, Bernard. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That's going to be a long day. Hey, box drop.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And he finds his target. It's Sharp.
Let's make these babies
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tajay Sharp, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This is taken at the 3. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Lawrence to Connor on the check down. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Come on now, let's go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. On 1st and 10, Lawrence into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Johnson was the intended receiver. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Exit.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. They'll run on first down. Bernard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Faking the give. Darnold. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Hey, Haywood. 57. Mike, 57. Five.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. 70, Indy. Come on, boy. Say go.
On first down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lawrence. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS.
Hey, Alpha.
From the gun, Lawrence. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
For Deontay Johnson, incomplete. He was covered by Trey Williams.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A final shot before break. Lawrence. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A final shot before the break. Darnold. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. On the draw, Connor. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On first down, Connor going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A gain there of 21 yards. This quarterback now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, set. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Bang, 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 bang. On your team. Buzz. Let go.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. This will be caught at about the 5. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Check three.
Watch twist.
2nd and 4. They set up the screen to Lynch. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. On 4th down, Lawrence. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown. His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are back within a single score. And now the Steeler offense staying out there. And they'll go for 2.
Hey, Delta. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
From the gun, Lawrence. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The drive will start with Connor. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ready?
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. Looking to throw. Lawrence. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Boswell good with the extra point, and this is back to a 5-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. Again, here's Bernard. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Under pressure now. Darnold, and he goes down. Josh Allen. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Darnold from the gun. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Lawrence's pass complete to Antonio Brown. Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a draw play. This is Connor. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there on a first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, Zoo. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. His first career touchdown pass, and yeah, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later. But make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Check. Watch 54. Ready? Let's get that.
On 1st down, Bernard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Definitely belong. Ready?
It's a pickup of 6.
Check 26.
They'll run again with Bernard. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Darnold completes it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Switch. Recon. 152 fighter. Crunch. 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 Tight dog. Tight dog. Red 80. Check 52. Red 80. Go. Go.
Back to throw, Darnold. That's complete to Sharp. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Bernard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13, Darnold, and he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. Bernard, he's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Get off the field. Take that, lady. Come.
Back to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle, and this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true. That's actually right.
It happens more often than you might think. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Charlie.
On 4th down, Lawrence. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they work this is well upfield across the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. He's back to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is Lynch on the draw, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
On the set. 50 seconds. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Check 13. Check 13. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete. Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
New draw Corker. Hey, Alpha. Hustle, hustle, go.
Back to throw. He finds his man Johnson. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
16 yards. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
18 Gator. 57 to Mike. Hey, high 7. 57.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Steelers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home